You guys, I'm here with one of my favorites, Debby Ryan. And I'm not just saying that. I really mean it. It's true.
Twitter, I was just talking to my roommate, and I was like, I like her. I get to hang out with her today.
I like her too.
I was like retweeting you aggressively.
So girlfriend, let's talk about season 4 of Jessie. How is it possible that already there's 4 seasons? How did that happen?
Well, I'm glad you're there too, because mentally I'm in the exact same place. I remember, as though it was last month, I remember like walking into Disney Channel and being like, so what about another show? What about a nanny show? What about this character? And like pulling it together. Yeah, I remember getting picked up. I remember when we were gonna go on the air. I remember it premiering and people liking it and me being so happy we weren't canceled. I remember people telling me we were breaking records and...
Well, you got picked up before the show had even aired, which was completely unheard of
Disney
at
had
the
never
time.
done it before. And Disney had also never made the star the producer on the first... I mean, it was very much an anomaly.
Making history right here.
Making history can be terrifying at first because you're like, oh good, this hasn't been done before, so I will be the first to fail at this. But, we were the first to do very, very all right, and I'm paying rent, and I get to do what I love with a group of incredible people, so I'm happy. But, to your point, it's been 4 years of it, and it has been very quick.
So how are you feeling about going into season 4? Jessie, by the way, little tears in my eyes.
Did you watch
with
it?
You in that wedding dress. You looked so beautiful.
Oh, it was really intense. Me in that wedding dress was like, that was a strange out-of-body experience. Usually when I'm acting, I can fully gather like, oh, this is a thing that I'm doing for a character. Standing in a mirror in a bridal shop in a wedding dress is something that like, that'll trip you out. Like that was not me.
You're like, wait, am I actually marrying Pearson? Is this happening
right
now?
Very
What's
strange.
going on?
Very strange. And the photos came out during a very weird kind of dark time in my relationship situation. So it was very like, oh cool, good. Everyone is sending everyone photos of me in a wedding dress, and they're like sending it to people that I'm like, don't tweet that to him.
This isn't weird.
No,
this
it's all
is
very
totally
strange.
normal.
Yeah, but anyway, it was fun to play dress up. It was fun to play dress up, and you feel like a princess for half a second, and you stand on that staircase, and you have your bridal moment, and now I'm set for another 20 years.
And then I'm all good to go. So what do you want to see happen in season 4? I mean, you're a producer on the show. Do you have a say in where Jessie's going to end up, or sort of you can give your 2 cents?
I do. I mean, I think that from the beginning, Jessie's been my heartbeat, and it's been really great because first of all, I've known these writers since I was like 14, which for better or for worse.
Oh my gosh, you as a little blonde girl, so
me as a little dirty blonde girl with like a $10 spray tan, just trying to make her way in the world.
Hollywood.
Which I should tell you that the blonde hair and the spray tan were part of production's look for me, so it was never a part where I was like, this will be a great look, but I apparently wasn't that opposed to it. Listen, we all have the face, right?
Yes, I had a very dark one for many years, so it's fine.
I just found a video of myself online that someone tweeted me where I mentioned that I've been part of a 10-year awkward phase. Which I think I've never summarized myself better, which has been...
awkward rules, though.
Look, yeah, well, you've known me through all of it, so...
I've loved you ever since,
There's no
girl.
bright spots. This is as good as it's going to get. No, I think, 4th season is massive, and I like watching everyone grow, and I like watching the characters grow. And, 1st season, 2nd season, it was, how do we grow out of our imaginary friends? What do we do with our first middle school bully? And now in 4th season, it's driver's license, first boyfriends, girlfriends, very kind of real moments as well as the surreal moments. And, we have a Christmas episode, we're doing fun crossovers, we have incredible guest stars, but we also have very real life moments. And I think that the second that you really see Jessie in the wedding episode, spoiler alert, she doesn't.
Sorry.
But there's this entire moment where she realizes that she's at a crossroads and she can either choose this kind of fairy tale where she doesn't really think about the consequences of saying I do. It's not about the wedding, it's about the marriage. And she realizes that she can either spend the rest of her time doing that, or she can stay with her family that she's created and work on this career that she's been building and not call it a day yet, and that she has a lot more life to live. And I think that moment is really important to the entire series because you're realizing that she has so much more life ahead of her. And while she's like on the oldest for a Disney show, she's like just beginning her life kind of. So I don't know, I think it's really interesting to watch where she goes in her career, and the kids are a little bit more self-sufficient now. She goes to college, she takes some college classes and makes some friends and has some amazing relationships, and her and Tony are still seeing each other, and
Tony's
they're friends
still in the
and they're
mix.
around. Yeah, he's around. So it's very cool.
It's got to be cool for you too, because I feel like you probably connect with what's going through on the show. You're getting ready to make another step in your career. What do you want to do next? Because I know that you always are like, oh yeah, in 2018 I'm gonna be like building a house in Alaska.
The problem is that I've always thought about 2018, so I never thought about like 2015.
Right.
So now 2015 is like, hey, knock knock, I'm here, I'm coming in, let's go, let's party, are you ready? And I'm like, no, who are you? Who am I? This is all confusing. It's all very existentially challenging in my life. But that being said, I got another cat. So no matter what, I think I'll be happy. No, I don't know.
Cats are happiness.
Cats are happiness.
Cats equal happy.
No, I think that for me, it's been about continuing producing, but directing has been something that I've really been fighting for, and I feel like I'm firing on all cylinders when I direct in a way that I don't feel like anything else makes me do that. And so directing, I want to do more of. I'm very honored that this is kind of my springboard for that, and I'm going to move forward. So that's going to be a thing. There are some feature possibilities on the table. I don't like to spend the check before I can cash it, but I will say it's a very big possibility. And things that I care about are projects that I've been with since the first draft of the script, because for me, I have such an important voice, and I'm very particular. The things that I attach my name and my face to, and I would rather not work for an entire year than take 15 movies that are offered to me that I don't really believe in. So I'm gonna do work that I love. I'm gonna do work that my youngest amount of new fans love, the kids that watch me on Sweet Life, the parents, you know, all of my friends. I want to do stuff that they can like relate to and get, and that I'm proud of, and I'll be proud of for a while. And I mean, I've been spending a lot of my weekends writing for my band, so I've been writing a lot of songs.
The Never Ending, get connected, please. Thanks,
you. Mom.
Love it.
Yeah, The Never Ending. It's gonna be cool. We're coming back with a vengeance. We released an album or an EP really low key and really independently. We did it in my brother's studio, and we just it was our first step of saying, all right, this is like who I am. Lyrically and, you know, sonically a little bit, this is who I am. So when we come back with a vengeance, it's going to be so real.
Oh, I can't wait.
The songs that we've been writing, I kind of actually surprised myself with.
Aggressive,
but also very like tongue-in-cheek, candid, just poppy enough for you to kind of get into and relate to, and just strange enough for you to want more of.
Click right here to check out our preview of season 4 of Jessie. It is awesome. And you know you got to subscribe for all the latest details.